Recently I posted a poll on my Instagram story if I should make a video on calligraphy or not, and on the basis of 100% poll result, finally I'm here with a beginner guide for calligraphy and hand lettering. As for the very basic rule, all you need to know is that every time you draw a line upward, it should be thin, and every time you draw a line downward, it should be thick. And these are called the upstrokes and the downstrokes. And I'm using a doubly thick arrow for downstrokes. And now I'm demonstrating you this through drawing the alphabet in an arrow form. I don't know if that even makes sense or not, but trust me, this is the way that I learned to do calligraphy. So today's video is divided into 4 sections in which I show you learning calligraphy with different supplies, and the first one is called Folks Calligraphy, which is the calligraphy that is done with a pencil or pen or any basic or simple supply that you have at home. So here I'm using my fine liner and I'm writing down the whole alphabet so I can show you how you write each one of those in a calligraphic form. And by using the previously demonstrated method, we're just drawing a double line towards the downstrokes. So once you're done, you need to fill those double lines up. Now for the second section of the video, people practice calligraphy with these watercolor pens because these have a adaptation that if you press them a little harder sideways, they draw a thick stroke or the downstroke, and once you press them lighter and upward, these draw a thin line, which is a good advantage. But I don't suggest these because these are kind of costly, and I ruined a lot of them when I started doing these, but still you need to buy the cheap ones and start doing it. But I have a better supply for you. Wait till the next part. As you can see, I'm writing down the alphabet and I unfortunately messed up the R, so I wrote it again, and I showed you 2 ways of writing S, and the rest of the alphabet goes from U, V, W, X, and Y, and then Z. Now for the third part and my favorite supply, which is this aqua brush, in which you fill the bottom with water and then push it from the button and you get water onto the tip, which is super amazing and super cool to use. Its biggest advantage is that you can see the difference between the downstroke and the upstroke, between the thickness, and this will literally help you enhance your skills way much better than the watercolor pen. The method is pretty simple. You need to fill up the bottom container of the pen with water, and there is a button on it called push, and every time you push it you get water from the tip, and you need to dip the tip inside some ink or paint or any liquefied material that you have at home. And trust me, it is so cool and so fun to use, and this is absolutely my favorite, and I'll recommend you all to buy this once you're into the basics with the Folks trick, and then you need to try this one. now for the final supply, which is this Pigma brush pen, which I've seen a lot of people use for calligraphy. It is specially designed for the purpose, and the point is it is kind of costly, and also it went out of ink in no time. I didn't even use it so much, and its tip is kind of not that good. It gets ruined very easily if you press it a little hard, so I won't recommend this until you're totally a professional, which even I am not till yet because I screwed it. So anyways, you need to practice and practice and practice. Pretty much all for today's video, and still, if you want me to make a tutorial on how to use brush pens and more demonstration in calligraphy, make sure you leave a comment down below.